Alright, so this is what I recommend to stop all this madness. Is that we stop feeding the funds and focus. You give the energy to these places, you give them the money, you give them the time. Um, you really just help further problems that are in the future that manifest under these covert guises. One of them I'm going to talk about in this one is hippies. Okay, back in the day when hippies, okay, this is the type of people that they are. I'm gonna break it down to like from the thing to the basic. Um, so in the 60s, 70s, you had your hippies. Everybody wanted to be friends, buddy, group up, yeah, get together. Multiculturalism, all that stuff was going on. Movements, whole big movements. The knowledge level was raging, the hopes were high, kind of like what we're in now. The Watergate scandal was even going on. So you almost see that time is form. And you dump a bunch of similar forms on top of societies, and they'll sit there and cook up pretty much the same alchemy that they did any other time, back in Rome, back in hippies, wherever. You sit there and brainwash and bleach these people's brains retarded with the same covert conditioning that I call MK Ultra, pretty much magic, mind control. That's what I do. Um, and so, in hippies, you had a bunch of people. They just kind of tore down their borders of trust. They wore their heart on their sleeves. They ruined love. Okay, they did this in reverse manifestation. I call this reverse manifestation. You don't know it happened until later. You see it in hindsight, because in foresight it's unseeable, because you have to see it up here in imagination. It seems totally stupid at first. And I'm gonna get into how that seems totally stupid. It's like victimized by these predatory fucking hippie scum fucks and people just like them that do their positive polarity gaslighting bullshit. Their fucking malignant narcissism in disguise. Their fucking denial. They're fucking trying to civil discourse and call for us looking out to find out who's fucking fighting the freedoms of us, and it's them. It's them getting the fucking freedoms thrown away, sitting there wild in their fucking denial all the time. Like, what's new? Oh, we're just trying our best. We're just trying our best. How many fucking times are you gonna get away with that one? So, hippies basically tore down all their borders within themselves. Tore down all their filters. Let's go run off, fucking have sex. Now there's no trust. There's a lot of paranoia in relationships. Relationships been falling apart for years. The family structure's in shambles. These people bring their sex lives out into the street and publicize all that. And that's all useful levers for subversion, just sitting out there in the public, by the way. And only take like a fucking journalist or an RT website to crop up and further propagate that propaganda, whatever the fuck. So propaganda spreading under positive polarities. One of them was the hippie era. And everyone fell for this get enlightened quick scheme, the psychedelic scheme. All this, the legalization of marijuana was going on, which is, can we finally just fucking legalize that? That'd be great. We get that out of the way and stop fucking playing around with that. Because that doesn't become anything but a useful tool for subversion. Because you got these motherfuckers out there that can't even bust pedophiles, and they're busting people for marijuana. Stop busting people for marijuana. You get your fucking ass out there and you save some fucking pedophiles like you're married to doing. You figure out how to unmarry your fucking problems, just like I'm doing right here with people on wherever the fuck they're at. Just like I've done in the past. Most of the magic I've learned comes from reverse engineering the fucking mind control shitstorm that I woke up to in my self-actualization, realization phase, whatever the fuck you want to call it out there. I don't give a shit. Just don't fight about the stupid names. Okay, take a look at the mechanics. The mechanics going on behind the scenes, behind the guises of, oh, they were all dressed up cute. My voice keeps cracking, sorry. I probably think like hippies. Oh, this guy's like bashing on himself. So, but I'm not like a hippie. You know, we share some similar things as common people, but I don't go out there like, I'm a hippie. Yeah, you know, you need to get saved in my super hippie temple. You know, have you met the hippie Jesus yet? He's different than real Jesus. We're gonna fucking argue about him in circles until we get saved by him. We're gonna fight till we get fucking peace. We're gonna sit there and debate until we get conflict-free environments. We're gonna sit there and enforce, determine, radicalized, fucking determinized, whatever the fuck you want to call them, of heterodox academy. They're going to get so radicalized and determined and never fucking go anywhere because they don't realize that their fucking bloodlusted coveting and fucking determination is a big whole mess and swamp they haven't even fucking unraveled yet. So I don't really deal with the psychologists and doctors and professors of academia. I think they're shot out of their heads, and that's just, like I said, they're the biggest useful idiots out there. They'll never be able to wake up to that. So you got to stop giving them your money and attention, because they're just going to keep sucking you into this fucking magnet tar pit trap, this fucking heart-shaped fucking hippie box of bullshit. Okay? And then they're going to say, oh, don't call men toxic, unfeminized men, or whatever the fuck's going on. And I'm going to be like, yeah, hey, how you doing? Remember me? You stupid fucking assholes? Like I told you so. Yeah, we're still out here. We're still men. I'm still masculine, and I ain't fucking backing down from these stupid motherfuckers that think they're an unblockable authority of academia. These people are... They got the exact brain damage that shows, you know, in the way that they do things, which is constant circles of stupid, self-defeating circles. That's all these people do. They cut off their fucking tail, they eat their tails in circles, and then they cry about how they have no tail. Then they gotta buy a new tail or wait for the fucking thing to grow back. I don't fucking give a shit, okay? And off the reflection of all this bullshit, you really just make trolls and sociopaths and comedians like George Carlin that are just go out there and like, you're a fucking smacked ass. Okay, sit here, teabag you and fucking talk about you, and you think I'm doing comedy. You're really laughing at your fucking self, but you think I'm up here doing comedy. So, basically you have hippies and you have the decline of relationships and family structure as a result today. And a bunch of people like, I'm just doing my best. Bunch of people that can't let go. That's all the Dr. Peterson's generation, academic professor generation. That's all them. Fucking mommy put plastic bags on their feet. Mommy can't let go. Mommy coddling them in their fucking bosom. Molly coddling. They have a Molly coddle fucking problem out there. Snowflake problem. I'm sure people are fucking melting left and right just watching this one. It's all because he dissed hippies. But that's where a lot of that problem starts. A lot of the mollycoddling shit starts in atheism too. Me, I'm gonna tell the fucking people, my parents, my dad's not real, 'cause he won't cure cancer or give me my cheesy proof candy bar. Nobody gives a fuck. Shut the fuck up. Okay, facts don't care about their feelings either. And this is how you get mollycoddled into a bunch of pussy shit. And the way out sucks. It's a drudge. The way in was a fucking drudge. The way out probably going to be worse, even heavier of pressure. Okay? So you're not going to like that either. Quit waiting for stuff you're going to like, because it isn't going to come. You just got to do. Okay? You can't wait for the perfect weather, wait for the perfect soulmate, wait for the perfect future. You just can't sit there because all you're doing is fucking deny and rejecting. And you're being ignorant to the fact that you just deny and reject everything outright. And now you become a racist little fucking scumbag that just judges everything in the flesh and appearance. Like these psychologists that really will lock down your fucking free speech if they got attacked by fucking robots and memes tomorrow. It would fucking hit the fan. Like, shut it down. Shut this the fuck down. Okay, that's all inside them. They haven't faced that. And that's all how subversion works. Fucking flicks on those little fucking pussies. Like, you feeling froggy bits and jump. And it's a whole street smart type of science. These academics and professors don't know it. I've seen this shit in prison and out in the streets, in the hood and whatever, in the city. You pick up on that type of shit, okay? So that's what that is. And they don't even know what the fuck direction to go in. That's how crazy they are. But they don't mind stifling everybody and holding everybody up in the process. And that all ties back into the little fucking hippie that's like, oh, but I'm just trying my best. I'm just trying my best, sir. Don't be so rude. And it's like, I don't fucking care. Sometimes you only get one shot, and that's boom, done. Okay? And yeah, the facts don't care about your feelings. And there has to be a certain amount of mercy. So you don't just brutalize people with that fucking mantra. You don't just turn that into a fucking Budweiser mantra that you brutalize people under. It's the same thing as a fucking Nazi would do. And all this fucking, sitting out there like, this is the kind of mindset that feeds the overall fire of Nazism. It starts out subtle. You're just holocausting the fucking mosquitoes. Like, you're not even a useful part of nature. You're just fucking out there GMO holocausts and start holocausting the nature today. You're promoting that. And the next thing you know, some subtle joke slips in about mosquito people. Or some fucking bizarre shit. And now you got a joke turning from what if, turning into fucking paranoia, turning into more wheels turning. Then you got fucking, you're either holocausting mosquito people on some bizarre ass idea in that direction, or the whole environment's out of whack because you killed the fucking mosquitoes that you gotta go inside the robots or you're gonna fucking die from the environment fucking imploding in on itself. From the ingenious fucking inventions of science cult. This is a fucking cult to me. Stupid fucking cult like any other, like hippies, like lefts, like liberals, like fucking alt-right. Bunch of smacked ass bullshit. That's exactly what that is. Those people will never get anywhere except, back and forth. And I know you are, but what am I shit? Those people call that a science. They're out there calling this fucking gossip, hybrid, public therapy session shit a science. I don't want to see these people getting therapy on stage. Like you've been talking about the truth for years. You don't want to handle the fucking truth. You don't want to come to terms with that. Go see your fucking therapist. Don't sit there and sell $800 tickets in a fucking seminar and pussy everybody the fuck down into a bunch of, I want to share my Me Too stories too, because that's exactly what happened in the fucking church. It's all energy. Everyone corrupts themselves with energy. Now Michael's got a story. Now Jane has a deliverance story. Oh, Bobby saw it too. Bobby wants to feel in. He wants to have Holy Spirit stories too. Now everybody's playing the fuck around. Mimicry. Emulation. Nothing's sacred. Everything's being publicized and fucking watered down. Like academics, like science. Okay, that's all these older generation of fucking people seem to do. They're just predatory and they just drain and devour and use up. And they want to beat you down and stifle you until you can either take command from them and they can be your boss, or you make a good command follower. A follower. You have a slave and a follower. Or a slave driver and a follower, which is like a slave. Okay, and I don't really encourage that shit. That's why I talk, however, and I seem to have my cake and eat it while I still maintain a line that seems to be straight down the middle of like, altruistic, and I will get I will get radicalized and radically fucking troll you and melt your reality to fucking pieces and leave you gibbering incoherently. So you get that all that opposite effect, okay? That's equals and opposites. Um, and this is all just like alchemy. And the checkered floor, you see the checkered floor and the fucking esoteric, this is all shit like that. Ties into that. Like, you think you're smart now, wait till you fucking go out there later. I'm just telling you. And I've been telling these professors about snowflakes that are gonna come out of everywhere, even on Jordan Peterson's side, Quillette, whatever the fuck group, Idea W, fucking Dark Wing Duck Matter, fucking group, all them is gonna make snowflakes because they're cult. That's cult behavior bullshit. And they don't want to hear that. They don't want to hear that I'm in a cult. He's such a good philosopher. He feeds me such good apple dick. I don't care. I don't have to like Jordan Peterson. I'm not on the cleaning up fucking stupid underworld shadow boss phase of waking up and getting woke or whatever the fuck you want to call it. I'm like over that. Transcended. Like, I'm cool. You get PTSD. The blessings are so fucking great. You get PTSD. Okay, all those dudes you see talking like a holy man. Trying to share and spread the love. Okay, that's what happens to you. You get fucking ultra lit for real. And there's nothing wrong with that. Okay? And in fact, I think in the future that those people have to be preserved. Once we get our fucking attention off this psychopathic shit, we can start encouraging people, one another, instead of debating and warring and fighting. And we can start encouraging, because we'll be secure. We'll have love for real. Cultivate some love for real inside. Not some love of your fucking haircut, love of your shirt, love of your clothes makes a fucking man. None of that shit. A little more in sync with reality. That's what I go for, excuse me. I don't go for what's going to be the next best conversation piece, article of the week. Oh, don't do that. They're not going to like that. Oh, you won't go viral. You won't get gossiped. You won't make talk soup. All that fucking stupid shit. I don't do that. Because that's poison. It's poison like all this fucking ideology shit. Okay, it's been going on for a lot longer than people are willing to go back and address. And then when they do, they start getting fucking weird. They want you to read Gulag Archipelago and all this unrequired stupid shit, which is like electives. I don't need your unrequired stupid fucking babble. And it doesn't take fucking 3 years of 900 books and fucking a Tower Babel size fucking movie reel so you can fucking tell us. Okay? It doesn't. And I don't know. There is a lot of progress to make, but we seem to move so slow on these fucking little painstaking minor pieces and details. It's like if I told him the answer to why all these studies go back and forth and bias. You're biased. No, I'm not biased. Yeah, you are biased. I'm stupid. You're not stupid. Fuck you. You're ignorant. I'm not ignorant. Don't you tell me what I am. And all this stupid shit from one polarity to the other. Oh, you're judging yourself in the mirror. That's still judgment, though. Ego, ego, ego. I'm calling ego. All this fucking other stupid shit is, it's just, it's going nowhere. And that's exactly what this science is set up to do. It's exactly what this culture seems to be set up to do. It's just self-regurgitate on itself and fucking puke out and eat its own shit and everything else. It's disgusting. That's why I laugh at it. I don't get into all this making these videos and shit. I didn't want to go out there and debate people, so I can usually bring things in a manner where it's pretty undebatable. And that's some of what magic is about. Rather than psychology and debate and all that strategy shit. Like, don't come over here to my head thinking you're gonna strategize on me, you fucking old wankster of fucking academia. Like, you have your fucking bookworm jerk off smarts. Like, nobody's scared of you, okay? And that's what they lack. And they suppress and oppress themselves in all sorts of ways. And this is the effects of them suppressing and oppressing themselves. As professors, they do this and they're blind to it. And they sit there and oppress and suppress even themselves over and over. They're blind to that, too. They really don't care. Just as long as they keep filling their pocket and you keep clicking like, then they're going to keep going, this is good. It's like a dog. You got to, like, time out, Roscoe. Like, sorry. And you got to put these motherfuckers in their place.